team off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Aldridge out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Iverson. 6 to shoot. Here's LeBron. It's tipped, and they get it back.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
It's his first trip to the line.
Tim Duncan, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Duncan hits them both. Here is Harden.
Who's watching here?
Driving the lane. That one goes. James count it.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Iverson outside. Passes it to LeBron. O'Neal with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Durant against LeBron, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And the ball on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the line for him here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's Kobe. Puts one up from 19. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
The 2000s team with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Harden. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Harden. Into the lane. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Aldridge kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Count it.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Harden's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Greg Popovich.
Well, no secret, Kevin. They want ball pressure tonight when the other team is bringing it up court. He anticipates there will be lots of opportunities to create turnovers and then go the other way. And that means converting in transition. At least that's their plan, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And, Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. A second chance effort. And there's the play inside by Duncan.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Here's Harden. Pass to Aldridge. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bryant's got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Now Kevin Durant. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
The 2000s team with the ball. Leading by 5. Duncan finds Bryant. Connects from three-point range. He's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Duncan against Harden. Outside for KD. Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. James looking it over. Shoots over KD. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It's Harden with the drive.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack it.
Vanessa had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Nash the pass to Garnett. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. He takes it in, and Harden with the stop.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Harden's gone 4-7 from the field here. Here's Nash. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Harden against Duncan.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. KD against Carter. Nash with no one around. Hangs the shot with nobody near him. Nash has got his second bucket of the game to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Kobe, that's for 2. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here is Harden. 12 points for him. Takes it inside, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The 2000s team leads by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center position. Now Harden, following the miss by Nash from deep. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Nash has got 7.
The stroke of Nash, so pure. got a nice high arching shot, a deadly three-point shooter too.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Nash dishes to Carter. Buries the long range. Jumper. Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Harden. He's got 14. Over Garnett. Goes back up. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Claxton.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's tipped for 3, Durant. The Nets looking the ball around now. Harden against Wade. Harden the pass to Claxton. Oh, and he pokes it off the glass. Wow. Here's Aldridge. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Sinks the 3-pointer. Carter's got the lead up to 9 now for the 2000s team. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 2000s team?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here is Carter following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Wade. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Yeah, another turnover there. But guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Or the 2000s team. Yao checked in for Garnett. And it's Pierce in for Vince Carter. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Irving against Nash. Over Irving. Kept alive. Here's Yao. Lays it up and banks it in. Yao's got his first basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. But consider my doubts disappear.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
The 2000s team with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Nash kicks to Pierce. Wade on the wing. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Irving against O'Neal. Here's Claxton. And that one good. Claxton's got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
He lobs it up.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Claxton's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of
2
7.
minutes remaining in the first half.
Iverson passes to LeBron.
Yeah.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the 2000s team leads by 8. Ryan against Harden, going inside, and the jam by Harden.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Now here's Iverson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Here is Bryant. Shoots the 3.
No.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 9. Harden with it. He's got 24. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
James against KD. The kick out to Bryant. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the
Binabato na lang.
They are
Daya.
really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the basket by Harden.
James Harden.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. It's no problem for him.
Oh,
Bryant,
tek na
it's a
yan.
wide open look. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The feed now to Durant. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Pierce. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And Paul,
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call.
Daya nyo.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called.
Nice
in
one.
error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right.
Ah,
and I think in this
sayang.
case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Iverson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. The 2000s team on top. They're up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 7-point differential. So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Bryant. Duncan out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron James. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's James. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Iverson with the bucket.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now, here is Harden. 28 points for him. Here's Kobe, and finished off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Bryant. 20 points for him. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Bryant's got the lead up to 10 now for the 2000s team. Harden dishes to Irving. Harden against Duncan. It's Harden with the drive. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Driving inside. And KD throws it down.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Iverson passes to Duncan. And here's Bryant for 3. Again, the miss by Bryant.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage in the first half. Nothing here in the second. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's LeBron. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Timeout called, the Nets. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you just ask him for him to drop another triple on.
For the 2000s team, Yao, he's checked in for Shaq. Carter comes in for James. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bryant. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. A lot of three-pointers here today. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
On the wing, Iverson. Back to McGrady. Carter on the wing. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's KD. And finished up by KD.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Now, here is McGrady. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Carter on the wing. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. And the 2000s team leads by 7. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Tim Duncan. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Harden.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Iverson outside. Back to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now inside. No good with the layup. Back to McGrady. And too much time in the lane. They just have a second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Or the 2000s team. Nowitzki comes in for Yao. And it's Pierce in for Carter. Here's Harden, and there's the drive.
James Harden.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
McGrady kicks to Pierce. Pass to Nowitzki. Aldridge against Iverson. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go.
Bobo mo.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pierce.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Garnett kicks to Pierce. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. And the jam by Harden.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Now here's Iverson. Dishes it to McGrady. It's Pierce on the wing. Stripped away. Irving with the ball. Iverson picks him up. For the lead. And Harden gets it to go. Assist by Irving. Harden's got 41.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pierce dishes to Nowitzki. To stop the drought. Second shot opportunity.
Nice dude.
Unable to get that one to go with all
Napatay mo.
and Garnett, vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Da.
So he gets them both.
Napatay mo.
Timeout called the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the center.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Harden with the drive. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Garnett. And here's Bryant for 3. Offensive rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Harden against Bryant. Now Harden. Clock at 6. Passes to Claxton. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. And here's the 2000s team. Here in the 4th quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky that he couldn't come up with it there.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Harden against Kobe. It's Harden with the drive, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Iverson passes to Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Here's Claxton over Iverson, and again, no good by Brooklyn. Stolen by Durant. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Claxton. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. James, the pass to Duncan. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harden. Aldridge trying to break free. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 43 points.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Irving to the middle. And stolen by Iverson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 2000s team.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this.
Thank you, David.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now, here is Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here is Bryant. After the basket by Brooklyn.
Drains
the three-pointer. Kobe's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
The 2000s team with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets.
South
No
ka.
good from Duncan.
Pwede, ulit ka pa.
And here's Harden. To the inside. Claxton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Harden against Bryant. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Harden. Iverson passes to James. Top of the key, Bryant. Beyond the arc.
Putok na
Yes,
tres
and
na
it's
naman.
LeBron picking up the assist. Bryant's got 15 points here in the second half.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Iverson following the bucket by the Nets. Offline from the top of the key. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
The 2000s team with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Duncan kicks to Shaq. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 1:05 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Iverson following the bucket by the Nets. It's
No!
good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now, here is Harden. Kobe with the steal. And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. Shaq passes to Iverson.
There's the versatility of Aldridge, disrupting the shot, showing how valuable he can be at the defensive end.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And so Bryant will bring it up for the 2000s team. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Aldridge never backs down in these big moments. A player who wants the ball in clutch situations.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
And
Wala na ako timeout.
so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And so it's the 2000s team with the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
T-shirt with the rebel chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
Sayang.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah.
So do that, and also too,
should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Hey, hey, hey. These shorty bad, she bad, you know. She know I'm coming. I go one more on my left and one on my right.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you got it. Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the 2000s team. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Aldridge out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Home in the paint. And stolen by Irving. Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nets. LeBron passes to O'Neal. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Here's Duncan. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. He's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Durant, bank shot, no good. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I asked him what his main focus will be to try and slow down Kyrie Irving's production. Coach told me with Kyrie, you can't give him the space to create. Ever. So we'll send some doubles and make sure we don't let him get comfortable. Well, that's as good an approach as any, I suppose. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy is a leader, too.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hands and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even in a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Durant against James. Pass to Claxton. And here's Harden. Back to KD. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that one's good. James.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. Automatic.
Shaq against Harden. Durant in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Bryant slams it in.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Here is Harden. He dishes it to Durant.
Nice.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
Durant hits them both.
Yeah, and what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Harden against Bryant. The pass to LeBron. Iverson outside. Duncan against Aldridge. Duncan misses. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. There's the drive. And it goes down 2 points.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Iverson. Throws it up high.
Grabe, akala ko kay Kobe.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Harden against Shaquille O'Neal. Harden with it. Out to the wing. Aldridge dishes to Irving. And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it.
Daming turnover.
Pass to Shaq. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About a seventh of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Assisted.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Now Harden. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, I like Nowitzki's mentality. He knows he can get his shot off anytime he wants to, but he likes setting up his guys, too.
Harden against Garnett. Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Inside, Kevin Garnett with the steal. Nash outside. They get the rebound. Nowitzki, the pass to Nash. Tries it again. And there's the nice layup by Nowitzki.
Loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Carter against KD.
No!
That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Wade against Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And Wade continues to fool defenders with that pump fake, but D can't afford to bite on it.
At the line for two.
And he sinks the second. 1:32 left to play here in the first. And here's Harden.
Nakapit eh. Nakapit ka.
The kick out to Aldridge.
Yeah.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Nash outside. Wade passes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
The 2000s team with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Three-pointer, Wade. Harden with it. He's got 8. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 10.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here is Harden. He's got 10. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Claxton.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The 2000s team on top, up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 2000s team.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for the 2000s team. Carter is out there with Pierce. Then it's Nash. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Yao in at the center. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Now Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Now here's Nash. Pierce inside the three-point line. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Harden. Pass to Claxton. Over Yao. The three. Rebound by Yao. The 2000s team with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving against Nash. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by McGrady. Unloads from 13. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the 2000s team leads by 5. Here's Harden, and he drives in.
Nice.
He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bouncing speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And here's the 2000s team. McGrady outside. Duncan with the bounce pass. James in the post. Aldridge is there. And Duncan gets it to go in.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Harden against Shaq. Aldridge kicks to Irving. Nets passing it around. And here's Harden. He's got 14. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's McGrady. They get it back. Duncan. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point 2000s team lead.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
He's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Shoots from 12. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, you got to respect the speed of Bryant. He is so fast when he's got room to run.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Nets trail by 11. Harden with it. He's got 16. Outside for Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is dry for him right now. Nothing.
You know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 18 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Duncan misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Irving's shot is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's LeBron.
Anak ng kamote ko ka.
Outside, Kobe.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Duncan outside. Dishes to Iverson. 6 to shoot. With some arc. And the rejection by Harden. And that one is good.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then a second shot is the next best thing.
Harden, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low, here's Bryant. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 13. 1:12 left in the first half. Harden the pass to Irving. Kobe against Harden to the inside.
Hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Iverson dishes to James. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, guarded by Harden. And Bryant kicks to Duncan. Here's James, and Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that to good use on the defensive end.
Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Steve Nash.
Outside Pierce. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Pierce has got his first pass.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. And an amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Bryant looking over the floor. Here's Garnett. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And the 2000s team leads by 15. Up in time. The shot misses. And that does it for the first half of play. The 2000s team.
Hirap talunin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Irving. Here he goes, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 6.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
LeBron against KD. Here's LeBron. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. Let rebound slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
And finish off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high. The slam it home. Always looking to
Pinsin na naman. Baliwala rin.
For AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Here is Harden following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Harden with it, picked up by Bryant. Claxton. Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here is Harden. He's got 20. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Claxton. Over Bryant. Claxton no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shaq passes to James. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. but that's how you win games.
And here's
Ang
Kobe.
galing.
It's good again. The next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
Ang
Much
galing ni
more
Kobe.
individual play at the other end.
Now here's Harden. Back to Aldridge.
Galing,
It's
oh.
stolen by Duncan. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Free throw line jump shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Harden's shot is off.
Ah.
And here's the 2000s
Galing
team.
ito.
Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run goal. He hangs.
Ayoko na. Hindi ko matalo.